My name is Kelvin Chaffer. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Lifecycle Software. I've been working in the telecoms industry for the last 20 years across the different business functions of the industry. So I've worked with both wholesale and retail. I've worked in fixed line, broadband, VoIP, IoT and mobile. More recently, my focus with Lifecycle has been building out a digital suite of back office applications that really help service providers and MVNOs get up and running quickly, and then help them to hack their growth and sustain that growth trajectory. I've really enjoyed working with our customers and seeing how our product has continued to evolve over the years, as well as seeing how the industry continues to move forward with the likes of 5G and eSIM. I mean, put simply, Lifecycle help agile brands succeed in the telecoms industry without the need of large IT and operations teams. The way that we do that is with a huge focus on automation and putting more power into the hands of the customer. 99.95% of the events that are happening in our system are fully automated, and we've got an extremely deep data-driven approach to continue to push that number upwards. Lifecycle have been around for the last 27 years. We started off primarily doing billing and have evolved to continue to do the whole suite of back office systems. So we now cover the entire customer journey from acquisition through to the provisioning and activation, the in-life management, churn retention, and all the reports that help the MVNO understand their business. Over the last few years, we've helped shape some of the UK's biggest MVNOs, such as Smarty and PlusNet. We're also working with MNOs and helping them with their wholesale billing and reconciliation capabilities, as well as offering an MVNE solution to allow them to add and get MVNOs up and running quickly. We're part of the Constellation software, and specifically within the Lumen Group. Lumen Group are the comms and media vertical, and what that basically means is we've got access to a huge number of telecoms experts and other companies with applications that can enhance our suite and enhance the customer's experience. Lifecycle themselves, we aim to crush the complexity, we strip away the jargon, and we like to build systems that maximize our customers' potential. I mean, I think simplicity and flexibility probably had a lot to do with it. We've created a suite of APIs and applications for the customer that makes the customer experience extremely simple. They can change their package, they can change their service, and they don't need to know that that's taking 5 to 10 different events in the background. They just press a button and it gets done. For the MVNO itself, we offer flexibility and allow them to make the changes that they need to remain top of their game. So they can create new propositions, they can create new promotions, they can update their notifications, and they can update their services without the need of any additional bureaucracy that you might normally see. The system itself is extremely light touch. We talked about the automation capabilities of 99.95%, and that allows the MVNO to really focus on their core capabilities of selling and acquiring new customers. And because of that, the likes of Smarty and PlusNet have been able to grow at a great rate. Smarty, we launched in 6 months. We power their whole back office. We power their money back USP, where basically any data that the customer doesn't use results in a discount off their next bill. Over the years, that's resulted in millions of pounds worth of discounts, and it means that the customer's really getting great value for money. Smarty themselves have got 4.2 on Trustpilot, and again, that sort of rating is only possible if you've got a solid set of systems and processes running in the back end. Another really good fact about Smarty is their subscriber to employee ratio. They've got 13,750 subscribers to each employee, and that is in line with the likes of Netflix, and really shows the technology's capability powering their software. PlusNet are also a customer that we work with. So for PlusNet Mobile, we power their CRM, we do their self-care, we take their payments, we supply their reporting, and we supply a suite of APIs that allow them to plug in their own pieces of the jigsaw. We power their smart cap capability, which in this day and age, with the cost of living crisis, is paramount to protecting the customer and really making a difference. I mean, in both of these examples, the growth has been enabled by the automation capabilities and the flexibility of the system. We allow the MVNO to scale quickly and extremely cost effectively. Digital first is no longer really an option. It's a necessity. With COVID and the last few years of lockdowns, the high street stores that were once selling SIMs are no more. Everybody's got a lot more comfortable with buying their SIMs online and getting the best offer and the best value for money. So the spray and pray approach of the past, where you used to be able to offer higher amounts of data for cheaper, is gone. MVNOs need to target specific audiences. They need to do something that resonates with their customers. They need to offer different services. It's not all about the data now. You need to do something different to tie them in. The customer themselves, they expect a frictionless experience. They need to be able to make changes to their packages and to their services. They don't want to have to phone up a call center in order to do that. They just want to press a button and it to be done. And they need apps which make people want to visit the apps. The people no longer look at their bills unless they've got a problem. So you'll only go to an app if you've overpaid or if you've gone through your allowance quicker than you thought. So in order to move away from that, you need to be able to offer something different. You need to be able to offer different services, different bundles, and different opportunities to the customer. And by having a strong set of systems, again, you're reducing the chance of the customer leaving. You don't give them a reason to leave. Being digital first means that you can empower your customers and offer new and improved services to make yourself more sticky. Billing really is the heart of the BSS. It allows the MVNO to manage their revenue, provides them the information that they need to run their business. The BSS itself, you really need a real-time capability. You need to be able to allow the customers to make changes in real time and manage the calls that they're making so that they don't break through allowances, so that you can protect your revenue and you can protect the customers from any bill shock. The bill system and the BSS needs to be able to respond to the changes to the market. We need to be able to make changes to propositions. You need to be able to change the length of the contracts. 24 and 12-month contracts are becoming less and less. Everything seems to be moving to single-month contracts, and therefore there's a bigger emphasis on churn reduction and offering something different in order to reduce the chance of the customer leaving. You also need an architecture that can respond to change and is extremely extendable. And we've got a microservice architecture that we can continue to build on and continue to offer new features. The BSS really is the backbone of the MVNO. And if you can have high levels of automation and high levels of integration, then you can reduce the chance of error by manual processes. The other thing that you really need to be good at is understanding the data that's flowing through your system and using that smartly. If you understand the customer, you can provide them with a personalized experience and make sure that they haven't got a reason to look elsewhere. It's a really exciting phase for Lifecycle. We've grown the number of subscribers that we manage by 36% this year. We're increasing our headcount, and we have done by 21% this year as well. Our product continues to evolve, and we're working with our customers to add new features and improvements every week of the year. We've also recently added a new module to our collection called Event Intelligence. This is a real-time campaign management system which is providing the right information at the right time to the right person. It's monitoring network events and customer events and using AI to do real-time decisioning and kick off workflows that affect the customer. That might be a promotion or an offer to the customer based on where they are and what they're doing. There was an announcement last week by Apple regarding eSIM and how they'd make all their devices in North America be eSIM only. Again, I mean, this is going to accelerate eSIM as a piece across the whole industry, both in America, UK, Europe, and the rest of the world. I see this as increasing the number of propositions and allowing a more sort of pick and mix approach for the customer. The customer will be able to get their data off one provider and their international calls off another. It will really will give the customer a bit more choice. We're also excited to see what's going to happen with Web 3.0. Starbucks last week announced how that they'd run their loyalty plan, and we can see some MVNOs probably following this approach by offering NFTs and digital currencies to their customers and building a real community by using Web 3.0. We're also looking at real-time charging in the metaverse and how we can manage the scoring and points transfer. We're looking at IoT, smart cities, and industrial revolution 4.0 and seeing how our real-time charge engine can help businesses make the most of that. We will continue to develop our product. We'll continue to improve the automation capabilities, and ultimately we want it to become as easy for an MVNO to sign up as it is for a subscriber. So with a few clicks and an agreement to terms, they'll be able to set themselves up, do some experimentation, trial their ideas, and hopefully this will help drive innovation within the industry.